What up, what up? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Alex. Back with another video. I'm talking all NBA today. You already know. We're talking all these series, everything that's going down. Just all NBA. You already know we're getting into it. Boom. Word. So, first series I'm going to touch on is that Lakers and Suns series. You already know what's going down, man. I mean, LeBron. It's LeBron. What the fuck you about to do about LeBron, man? I mean, I know y'all saw you saw him playing around with Jay Crowder, right? He did that. It stink. It stink, boy. You stink. Cause I'm doing you filthy. That's why. That's why LeBron was man, he was having fun with it and I loved it. I loved it. It seemed like he was just in complete control. Seems like he's feeling a lot better from that injury. And I was also watching his show, The Shot, last night on HBO. Telling you, man, he's good. He's in good. He's healthy. Just by the way he's talking, he's in his best kind of like feel. I feel like, and then which I was kind of thinking, like, you know, he's at that stage where, you know, he's not as athletic anymore. He's not I mean, he's still LeBron, but he was just talking about how he has to bring those other intangibles into his own game now. And I pretty much see that. I see where he's coming from. He's a different player, but still the same. He just added all these different new things to his game that just made him way better. And I appreciate it, man. I appreciate LeBron. I appreciate that we get to witness this, and you know, it's fantastic. But I pretty much got the Lakers finishing that out. I believe they play tonight. So I don't think Phoenix is they just got it. You know what I mean? They young. Ayton is nice. Booker is nice. Booker he's not really like a 3-point shooter as much as I thought he was. So it kind of makes me think, like, you know, you're not like Steph, you know, and Steph, we saw how he could beat LeBron, or came close to it. So I just don't give the Suns a real shot, you know. It's just not looking like, you know, that first game, I won't lie, it had me like, oh, okay, Phoenix is a little different, but without Chris Paul, 100% healthy, like, I don't see that. And even with Chris Paul healthy, I'm like, you know, eh, eh, eh. But yeah, Lakers in 5, bruh. We moving on. And if you remember last year, that's how it was in the bubble. But yeah, moving on. Back to another team that did real good last year in the bubble. The Heat. Damn, yo. Y'all got swept, bruh. Y'all got swept. Like, damn. Y'all got swept. That's rough. After being in the finals. But it is what it is. I think they just met the wrong opponent. If you remember earlier in the basketball season, the Heat were really struggling to kind of get their wins up under them in the beginning of the year. It took them a while. They had a lot of players out because of COVID, a lot of different things going on. So it was a very complicated situation, I would say, and it was tough for them to, you know, get that ball rolling at the beginning. So they did end up as a 7th seed. They ended up getting hot, but it just didn't set them up for the playoffs. You know what I mean? I know you're playing the team you beat last year in the playoffs, but the Bucks are a different team right now. I know Giannis is kind of the same. You know, he's not a 3-point shooter still yet. You know, he's shooting them a little more. But when they added Holiday, they added who's that other piece? They could have had Bogdanovich, but they added Holiday and another piece there. I know they got Forbes, who's on fire. Like, this dude came from San Antonio. He's just fucking, like, lighting it up from 3. But pretty much, it's just like those pieces that they put around Giannis, it really it gave them the infrastructure to kind of really take that next level, and that's what they needed. I'm kind of glad for Giannis because I did not want to see him get tossed out in the first round again, or whatever the case may be. I kind of want to see him at least go to the conference final, play Brooklyn. That would be dope. But man, let's see. At least they got the job done. I feel bad for the Heat. Jimmy buckets. He's nasty, but you need help, man. They didn't have Oladipo. Oladipo's hurt. Just think back to that trade. Like, y'all could have had James Harden. Y'all could have had James Harden. All you had to give up was Tyler Hero and a few other garbage pieces. Come on, man. Come on. You could have had James Harden, and you passed him up because you said, nah, I want to keep my white boy. I want to keep my white boy. He a hero. Tyler Hero. That hype. Don't listen to all that hype sometimes, Just in life in general, man. All that hype shit don't really lead to nothing sometimes. But hey, or it's not that it leads to nothing, but it's not real happiness. And in this case, he ain't really getting their full happiness. Who knows what Tyler Hero becomes? I don't know. It's been crazy past couple seasons. He had that nice little breakthrough in the bubble. So I don't want to count homeboy out. I'm just saying, when you know what you got with Harden, you take it. Moving on. New York Knicks. You already know. It's my squad. Damn. We down 2-1 though. Trey killing us, man. Trey, I kind of like it though. I like that shit because it's bringing that energy in the garden and everybody's hype. You know what I'm saying? It's like that Reggie Miller feel type shit again. Obviously we don't want it to go down like Reggie Miller again. And I was too young to really witness that, but I seen all the highlights and shit. It wasn't pretty. It ain't look good. Probably the worst fucking shit that ever happened to any team. But giving up a bleed, but man, Trae Young, homie is nice. He's a lot better than I thought. The last game, in Game 3, they were at home. Atlanta was, and I think I noticed a little difference in Trae Young, almost as if the coaches came up to him like, look, we know what you could do. We know you filthy, you know what I mean? But this game, try to get your teammates involved early, try to get them, going, and you just insert yourself wherever. And that's kind of how it seemed like in that game, in Game 3. So he had 14 assists. What you gonna do? You know what I mean? He's nice. You gotta capitalize on the turnovers, really. Like in Game 1, I think he almost had a turnover towards the end of the game, and then Bogdanovich hit a big three. That shit was killer. You know what I mean? So you really got to take advantage of his mistakes. Don't let his teammates help him out and shit. He's beatable, pretty much. That's all I'm saying. Because it's just really him. He got John Collins and a few other guys, but they just they're really good role players, I would say. I don't think they have a phenomenal team. The Knicks, though, I would love to see some more scoring. I know we're a team that struggles to score, but it just got to get better. Julius, I need more from you. Try to relax, man. I don't know if spend a little time with your son or something. Just unwind a little, bro, because you looking like you pressing out there. You like, I need to score. I need to do this. Chill. Just chill, bro. Take it easy. Try not to do too much. You got Alec Burks helping you. You got what's his name? My head just went blank. R.J. Barrett. Wow, he's doing good. You know what I mean? You got support. I like how D Rose is playing. It's like D Rose MVP year. Shit, he fucking throwing down 25 points and 27 and all. I'm loving it. Like, yo, where was this at? Long time ago, but we just don't have enough offense, realistically. So I kind of see our ceiling, the Knicks ceiling, is just getting to the second round, and that's if we make it past these Hawks. But other than that, I see us losing in the next round. Kind of no matter who we play. But it's going to be interesting to see if we can finish this series. You know, it's nice to see us back in the playoffs. Just plain and simple like that. Another series I want to get into is that Boston and Brooklyn series. You know, I was kind of debating if I want to even talk about it because, you know, is it a series? Last game kind of surprised me because Tatum went off, but I think it was just really Brooklyn off of their game. Kyrie missed a lot of shots, so maybe it was just a lot to do with that. But we also know they don't really play defense. So, you know, that's gonna be their weakness down the stretch of these playoffs. So it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. Like, a lot of people think Brooklyn's just gonna come through and demolish everybody, but it's bigger than that. You know what I mean? It take a lot more than that. I think from what I remember with like the Miami Heat teams with LeBron and shit, you know, a lot of people was putting it like a lot on them big three. Like, it's just not the big three. You gotta think about it a lot bigger and broader than that, because when you have your center as Joel Anthony, you're not doing much, bruh. Yo, Joel Anthony, like, I ain't know who this motherfucker was. This bald-headed dude, like, man, he was pretty trash. I mean, he had Shane Battier, like, you know what I mean? Not to cut all those dudes short, but he didn't really have, like, the Brooklyn, compared to Brooklyn, they got some better role players. I think Joel Anthony was from, like, the damn G League. Like, what what you supposed to do with that? What you supposed to do with that? You can't have three guys play all positions. That's just my point. But I don't want to get too much on that. Real quickly, Utah, they beat in Memphis. That's how I see that series going down. You know, Ja Morant, I love him. He's going off. I think he's going to be a threat in the future. Him and Dylan Brooks, you know what I mean? They probably add a couple more pieces, another star player, get Jaren Jackson going. You know, you got Memphis as a threat, as a very, very good threat. So, but not this year. Utah got that. Portland and Denver. This is kind of a series I didn't want to see go down, because I'm like, damn, I really want to see both teams kind of move on deeper into the playoffs. So it kind of like just kind of annoyed me that they're playing right now in the first round. Definitely want to see Dame go on. And even Jokic, I don't want to see Jokic just like, you know, he got a lot of talk of MVP and stuff, and, you know, deservingly so. But this kind of year that anyone could have been MVP. But, you know, just on the topic, it just sucks that these teams are facing off right now. I think Portland got it, though. I think Portland got it because, you know, Denver doesn't really have Jamal Murray. The way they're playing Michael Porter Jr. is they got him figured out pretty much. He can only do so much. He's still a young player. He's still developing other parts of his game. So he's still getting to that next level and learning to understand what it takes to get to that next level. Because I just don't think he knows just yet, like like I saw in the shop last night that I was watching one episode with Ben Simmons in it, and he was just like, I don't think you realize what it takes when you first get here. So I think that's gonna come with learning for Michael Porter Jr. And the Denver Nuggets. But this year, just Dame is Dame. Dame is lethal, man. And if you listen to that Cold World album, if you listen to that snippet with Dame on there, that honestly, that's like I want to say that may be my favorite song on J. Cole's album, cause like it's very inspirational. Anybody who really know me, I'm just an inspirational dude. I love inspiration, love inspiring others, love taking it in on my, you know what I mean? So it's a dope song, you know what I mean? Very dope. And just, it made me look at Dame in a whole different light. Like, I guess I didn't really pay attention to that interview as much when he did it last year in the bubble. But, yeah, you know what I'm here for. But yeah, last series I kind of really wanted to touch on. I really don't care about that Philly series. That shit is over. Them Clippers though, them Clippers, the Flippers, and my boy Shay Shay, Shay. But damn, them Flippers, like y'all down 2-1. Y'all wanted Doncic. And let me tell you, look, man, Doncic and Porzingis, they Kobe and Shaq. Only difference is Doncic is both Kobe and Shaq. Porzingis, I don't know what the fuck he doing out there. He just a big motherfucker, like, running around. Feel me? Because he got less rebounds than I don't know who. But you 7'3". That shit is terrible. Like, I might out-rebound your ass. I'm 6'2". That's trash, bro. I'm just saying, that's trash. Legit. But do I want to see the the Clippers lose? Nah, I don't want to see them lose. I think I want to see that matchup. Everybody wants to see that Lakers-Clippers matchup. You feel me? That LA showdown. It'll be cool to see Brooklyn and the Knicks too, but not happening. But if the Clippers do this, it'll be great. I don't think they'll beat the Lakers. I don't think though, because they the Clippers. And just the way they playing against the Dallas Mavericks, it just shows you like this is a team that's really built on paper. You think you would have thought that that Rondo coming to the team was an addition. It would have been better for the team, and it has been in certain games. But like Rondo's just not that every play point guard. He ain't CP3. He ain't. He's not Dennis Schroeder. He's not. Not to say he's bad. Rondo's good. Playoff Rondo, we know that. But I think it's the consistency. You're not going to get that same consistency. This dude is older. I feel like he struggled in parts last year with the Lakers. But, in the games that counted, obviously he played great. But Clippers, I'm just sorry. I don't know. It's just like I like Kawhi. I do. Wish you would have came to the Lakers because, like, the way you see it now, it would have made more sense. Big 3 in Brooklyn, Big 3 in LA. Yeah, match up. Feel me? But it's not what Kawhi wanted. I guess he probably didn't know about the whole Brooklyn shit. Kind of hit everybody left. So let's see though. I got the Lakers in 5 in this series. Let me not say against the Flippers, but against the Flippers, I see that they going 6. Probably not 7 unless, PG or, they start playing up to par, up to what they really are supposed to be playing at. Other than that, I still kind of see them losing this series against Dallas. Dallas ain't nothing to play with. All their role players are hitting. Tim Hardaway, he's hitting. Doncic is showing up. You gotta you gotta understand that you gotta bring your A game. Y'all thought that y'all were getting a break. Y'all said, all right, let's lose these last few in the regular season, rest our guys, and y'all look like, I don't know. So they got to get it together. They did win the third game, so that's good news for them. But I still see struggles in their future. It's not no coincidence how they struggled in the bubble last year and now. I don't want to hear that, it's just because it was in the bubble. Clippers didn't want to be there. I don't want to hear that. That's a whole bunch of excuses. Come on, man. Be real. Like, people talk about LeBron and excuses all damn day long. Come on, man. Don't give Kawhi and these dudes all a break, you know what I mean? Even though I'm a fan of Kawhi as well. So, that's all I'm saying. That's really it for today. Just like my video, show some love, comments, subscribe, show some love. We live in a society where it's so, like, people just be struggling to show love. It's like, it hurts them internally. So, just show some love. Appreciate any support from anyone. And yeah, I'm back again. I'm gonna try to keep on getting consistent with these. Got some more stuff I want to bring to y'all. So I appreciate it. And yeah, one love. Peace out, y'all.